So you just started up your Active Directory hacking lab and you're getting blocked by Defender left and right. And you can't practice what the courses are teaching you. And in this video, I want to show you how to permanently disable Windows Defender once and for all. Hi, my name is Kyser Clark. I have almost 7 years of experience in cybersecurity and I currently work as a full-time penetration tester, and I'm here to help you grow your hacking and cybersecurity knowledge. Before we get into the technical demonstration on how to disable Windows Defender, I do want to make sure that you understand why you would want to disable Windows Defender in the first place. Windows Defender, while not perfect, is still a pretty good antivirus solution that comes default with Windows operating systems. And if you are building out your own home lab or you're virtualizing a lab with Windows systems in it, you're going to want to disable Windows Defender because Windows Defender is going to block 90% of your exploits, especially if you're doing the foundational ethical hacking and penetration testing tools, techniques, and exploits, because rightfully so, Windows Defender blocks the common tools, techniques, and exploits. This demo is for educational purposes only. Ethical hacking is legal and differs from illegal hacking. Always ensure you have legal permission before performing what you see in this demo. Dual Arch created a repo called PWPA, and inside of here there is a Nuke Defender PS1. A Nuke Defender PS1, as you can read the script, you don't need to know what's going on here right now, but just know that this is pretty much everything that you'd want to disable to permanently kill Windows Defender. And the reason why I'm making this video is because this does not work. At least I couldn't get it to work. If you can get it to work, please let me know, but I just couldn't get it to work. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. So let's go ahead and log on to my Windows machine. So as you see here, this is that same script. This is PowerShell ISE. If I hit run on this, you can see right here, requires run as administrator. This script contains malicious content and has been blocked by antivirus software. What if I tried to set the execution policy unrestricted so I can run whatever scripts I wanted? We can actually do text document. We'll do script.txt, come in here, and we're going to paste the script right here. So this is Nuke Defender. New file, save, and we will set this to script.ps1, and then we are going to run it with /script ps1, and as you see, Windows Defender killed it. In case you're just wondering, you can't just come in here in the GUI and disable. I've already disabled everything. So you can see right here, it says turn on, like it's off. Like you can see right here, like the red X, it was off. It just turned back on. Like Windows Defender continuously turns itself back on, even if you disable it as much as you possibly can in Windows Security. If you're getting value out of my content, do me a favor and like this video and subscribe for more hacking and cybersecurity content. Before I show you how to actually disable Windows Defender, I do want to give a shout out to John Hammond because his video is what helped me learn how to do this. The first thing we need to do is search for msconfig. Go to system configuration, and then you want to go to boot, and then you want to hit safe boot. Then you want to push apply and OK, and then go ahead and restart. So this is in safe mode, and I actually recorded this in safe mode. However, when I went to edit the video, safe mode was so bad. The quality was so bad, you couldn't even read it. And the reason for that is because when you boot into safe mode, you get this really teeny tiny window that you get to work with, and there's no way to make it bigger. And because there's no way to make it bigger, I wanted to show you what to do not in safe mode. However, I highly recommend doing this in safe mode. All right, so what you're going to do in safe mode, you're going to open up File Explorer. Once you're in File Explorer, you're going to want to navigate to C Program Data Microsoft/Windows Defender. And once you're in here, you're going to look for the platform folder. You're going to right click on platform, and then you're going to click on properties. And then once you're in properties, you're going to click on the security tab, and then you're going to go to advanced. And inside advanced, I've already done this, like I said, you're going to see other users in here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click change, and then you're going to type in administrators, and then you're going to hit OK. You're going to see other users in here. You're going to want to delete every other user that's not in the administrators group. So system, and there was a couple other ones. And if it doesn't let you do it, there's a button that says disable inheritance. So you can see I have enable inheritance. you might have to click disable inheritance. And then there's going to be a warning that pops up. Just go ahead and click OK. And if you want to know how to remove a user, just click on the group and then click remove. Next thing you want to do is you want to open up the registry editor. So search for registry editor. And once you're in the registry editor, you're going to go into HKey local machine. So hit the drop down. Then you're going to go to system, current control set, services, and right here is where we can disable services. The first service that we want to disable is Sense. So we gotta scroll all the way down to Sense. So you can see right here, Sense. Once you have Sense selected, come over here to the right and right click on Start, click Modify, and you want to change this value to 4. Click OK. Then the next service you want to set to 4 is WD Boot. And by the way, you're going to set all of these to 4. So the next one's WD Boot. Scroll down to WD Boot. Right click Start, Modify, 4. Click OK. We can't do this because I am not in safe mode, but just ignore that. You should not get that warning. Next up, we have WD Filter. So same thing, click on WD Filter, right click Start, click Modify, put 4, hit OK. Next thing, WD NIS Driver. So right here, WD NIS Drive, right click Start, Modify, change it to a 4, click OK. Then we want to do WD NIS Service. Same thing, right click Start, Modify, change the value to 4, click OK. And then the last one is WinDefend. So scroll down till you see WinDefend. WinDefend is right here. Click it, come over here to the right click Start, Modify, and change this to a 4. So once you have all those set to 4, you can go ahead and close out of the registry editor, and then you want to search for msconfig again. And once again, I'm not in safe mode. You should be in safe mode because this doesn't work if you're not in safe mode. You're going to want to unclick safe mode, click apply, and then it's going to prompt you to restart. Just click restart and then reboot without safe mode, and you'll be good to go. All right, so now Windows Defender should be disabled. So if we come back over to PowerShell ISE, we're going to run this as administrator. By the way, I was running as administrator when I first showed you that, by the way. So that wasn't the reason why I was getting blocked. We're going to do a new script, and in theory, this script should work. Hit run. The script now works. You don't need to run this script. I've been doing pretty good without it, but just for added measure to put the final nail in the coffin, now you can run the script and it works just fine. We're not getting blocked by Windows Defender anymore. So there you have it. That is how you disable Windows Defender on Windows 10 and Windows 11. And if you're interested in increasing your hacking skills, you have to check out this playlist right here where I have a dedicated playlist for several popular cybersecurity tools and techniques that you're going to have to know if you want to be a successful ethical hacker, penetration tester, or other cybersecurity professional. Click watch now and I'll see you there.